Alright, it's been a while since my last video. In fact, it's been a long time since my last video. So, I'm going to show you guys where I'm at and what I've been doing. I have been playing Minecraft, but not as much. But I think my last video ended and I found this new village. Again, this is my Java world. And the one thing that I want to share with you is that my Java world is a lot different than when I last left. I did not go back and check my last video, but I built this house. I'm going to show you around a little bit, but I mean, I've been doing a ton of work here, and I will show you all that. And as you can see, this house, let's go to the outside first. So I have some mines that will take me to, which are over on the other side of that mob spawner farm, whatever that is. My son actually built that. It's pretty cool, and I'll show you that too. But let's crafting or enchantment table and all that. I got another house. I call it the big house. I like towers, so you can see I got a couple of those, and there's another one back there. But I found this village, and there were villagers, unlike my initial village, which when I first started out, I didn't realize if you don't sleep through the night, mobs will come and kill your villagers. So there's no villagers there left. But I'm going to show you something else that I did so that I can get back there almost as quickly as possible. But this is the village. And this is the house I originally started with. You can see villagers. I have another tower over there. I built a wall around this entire village. And I torched everything so that hopefully no mobs spawn within the walls. You can see I got a iron golem over there. Real quick over here, I have my chicken farm, and I have a couple iron golems made their way in there for some unknown reason. But you can see the wall goes all the way around the village, and I put enough torches here so that mobs will not get in. And you can see it's dark out right now, so, and I have a ton of chickens. I've been letting them out, letting them go crazy. For the sole reason of getting feathers as well as meat, even though I prefer cows. This is my initial house, which you can see here I have a basement, and over there is my indoor underground aquarium, which I just have some salmon in there, but I trapped him in there, and you can see it from inside. Here's my my sunroom. You can see that. There's a few things in here. I got a few cats. That's my son Ryan's armor stand. That's his diamond armor. He's got a bed in here. I don't know why he put these blocks here. There's our nether portal. If we go through here, this I originally built. If you're wondering what that is, it's so we can take care of Endermen. We had an Enderman invasion here where we had a couple Endermen show up. And we built this because they can't get under, and you can still kill them and get ender pearls. The nice thing about this, a clear walkway, which I made, it gets to the other side where we've done a lot of mob hunting. I have a skeleton on my side of the pond, which I don't like. And we will take care of him if we can. He despawned. Good. But every once in a while, if I need some XP, I'll go over here, take out a few mobs, blah blah blah. Again, tower. The towers are mainly for if I'm not home and I'm far away, I can, as soon as I come into view of those towers, I know I'm close to home. Oops. And then over here, I planted some beetroot, some wheat. I don't really harvest it that often. You can see a lot of mobs spawning on the other side of the pond, which is great for getting XP and some loot, whatever they drop. I do have another smaller farm here, and it looks like, unbeknownst to me, it is looks like it needs to be replanted. These two knotheads are kind of destroying it, or the chickens are. I do not know. I have my fireplace. But anyway, back inside my house, we'll go down to this basement, show you down there, blah, blah, blah. There's my aquarium. Not much down here, I just built this out of boredom. There's the sunroom. Got a lot of stuff in here. Chests just full. I've been filling chests full of just, you name it, a little bit of everything. And then we'll go over here. Got a chest there. A few things in there. But over here, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Just spending my time doing crazy stuff. Up here, for some odd reason, this guy decided to climb up into the upper level of my house, and now he's stuck. So, put another farm up here, give him a composter, and something for him to do. So, back down we go. That's this house. Now over to the big house. I call it the big house. I built this, again, out of boredom. Obviously took care of a few mobs there to get those banners. Got some carpeting in here. The chickens found their way. Here's one room. Just put some random stuff in here for no reason. I haven't finished this house, but some chests. Got various things in these chests that I collected over time. My screen seems to have frozen. Come on. And the stairs go up to what I'm calling the cathedral. This is the church. Again, out of boredom, I built the second level into a church. Some seating out here, some seating over here. Anyway, then we go up to the outdoor seating area. Look at these crazy chickens everywhere. And I built this. You can see the wall on this side that goes around. Close that. Got some lanterns up here. Nothing really out here to look at, just the water's over there. I haven't done anything on that side. We're going to go back down, so I am going to show you. It's turning day, so I was waiting for day because I wanted to show you what I've done. The original village that I built my first house. I'm going to show you that in a sec, but again, here is this mob thing that my son built. It's supposed to spawn a mob every second, but it's really weird. It's not. Sometimes it does. And then when you kill a mob, in here is where whatever they drop goes in the chest by default. So anywho, again, a couple more iron golems, more villagers up there. I have a cow farm or cow pen right here. So if I ever want to get some beef, I just kill a cow. You see the wall over there still. I do have some villagers below ground where they're protected, just in case there's ever an incident and I lose all my villagers. Again, I built this wall to protect it from mobs, but there are doors, and sometimes the villagers are just stupid enough to go through one and then leave it open. So I have some villagers hidden. But following the wall to the back opposite corner of where my house is, we're going to go out, close it, and this is what I did. I created a 2-wide path out of various materials, whatever I had on me at the time. See again, look at that villager. He's just stupid. They don't have a brain. But we're going to try to get through here quickly. This is a straight shot all the way to my initial village, and I better eat. The village I started in still has no villagers, but we're going to do, I'll speed through this. I'll stop talking because I'm going to fast forward through here and make it a little bit quicker. So see you on the other side. All right, I'm going to stop right here real quick to just explain what that is. I initially was trying to get to my other village, and following coordinates, it said I should go that way. And it got all crazy. So that veers off into another area, and it does come back. But eventually, I just decided to build straight. My original intent was to put either put ice on here and be able to get there quicker. But I decided against it, or put rails and get a rail cart and mine cart and do it quicker. But anyway, back to my path. You can see here I'm going through over water, over ice, icebergs, blah, blah, blah. There's going to be some polar bears eventually, but not at the other side. Alright, I'm going to stop again here, and you can see that other path that I was mentioning that veered off into a different direction. That'll follow us for a ways, but this is a straight shot, and it comes to just the outskirts of my my first village. So we'll continue on this path. Okay, another step here, because there is a village, as you saw before I entered this cave. It's not a cave, my tunnel. There was a village up there, and you could see there were some pillagers. So I'm going to go see if I can't save my village from pillagers. I think I just did some mining down here. Hopefully I don't die. I don't see the pillagers. They were there, and they were coming up. Let's just see if we can find them. I'll take another banner. Why not? Looks like we have villagers. We have a iron golem here. Where'd the pillagers go? Oh, computer's lagging. Looks like it's getting dark. I might have to... Thought them pillagers were coming this way, but maybe not. I was hoping to battle a few pillagers while I was here, but not to be. Another tower, just to kind of tell me where the tunnels were. So back to the tunnels. No pillagers to defeat, so I will speed through this again. We're, I don't know, we're at least halfway there. Probably a little further, so. Okay, going to take another break here, just to show you the coordinates here I'm at are 0, 70, 17, which means I am very close to my original spawn point, which is up these stairs. So I'm going to go up all the way to the top and show you when I started this journey, my original spawn point, which was a long time ago. But when I was digging through and I was checking my coordinates, I realized how close I was to spawn. So I dug up, and I thought, well, if I ever die after picking up my bed, I will respawn here. So I want to have some kind of an indication of, you know, where I am and maybe some supplies. So I built just a tiny little house here and put a few things in here. But if I spawn, I should spawn inside of this house. So that being said, you can see I put a sign there. Go up to the tunnels, so we got to go up, another tower to show where the tunnels are. And there it is. So we are going to go back down into the tunnels. So this is the original spawn point when I started this Java world, and I think it's kind of cool that if I ever die and end up respawning there, that's where I'm going to end up. So I have a house, I have a few supplies, but at least an indicator, but it's easy to get back into the tunnels and go to my villages, either one. The first village, which I'm heading to now, there's nothing there. So, but I am going to go, and we'll see you there. Okay, another break here because I kind of lied a little. It's not a straight shot. There is this left turn, but you can see here, apparently I had some stuff cooking, so I'm gonna grab it, and I'm gonna put it in there. Looks like I had some more supplies there, but anyway, 90-degree turn. Can't remember if there's any more. There might be, but this might take me the rest of the way. We'll see. All right, so as you can see, there were no other turns because this is my village. Some odd reason there was a creeper hanging around, but there's the path. It's just that 190-degree turn, but if we stay on the path, we can go right to the top. And you'll see this is the original village. There is my original house that I built. The original tower. If you go back in my videos, you'll see that there is one or two of those videos where I built that tower, where I built that house, but you can see the most interesting aspect of this village is it is devoid of villagers. I still keep planting the crops every so often. My original portal to the nether was right there. There's a couple blocks still floating in space. In a few of my other videos, my journey took me that direction. But this is my original house. So I'm going to get inside because it is getting dark. And I do have, again, you'll notice, just quickly, the garden still there. Enderman. But again, go back in my videos and you'll see this is the house I built. Most of the stuff is still here. There are some supplies here. I'm going to grab those though because I'm going to probably need them. I'll leave a few just in case. But there's a lot of stuff here still remaining, and mostly building materials. But if we go to the upper level, oops. See if that Enderman is still hanging around. I should have built an Enderman platform real quick. Try to entice him over. But there's the village. Again, devoid of villagers. There's nobody here. So it's very unfortunate. One thing you might remember if you've watched my other videos, I'll go down real quick. Dark, so there's going to be mobs out, but that path there, that will take me to my beach house. So I am going to cut the video short here, and I'll do a follow-up one where we'll go to the beach house. Then we'll end back at my original or my new village where I put my new house, my big house, where I have villagers and I have farms going and everything. It's a better village. My hope is someday to get villagers back here, because I would like to repopulate this. I just don't know how to do it. It's a long ways away, even from the nearest villages I'm aware of that does have villagers. And I would like to get a few more villagers back in here. So But again, you can see, oh, there is an Enderman. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build an Enderman platform. I'm going to see if he's still around, and I'm going to see if I can entice him over. Don't know where he went. All right, well, that's just down into some mines I was starting to build to dig into. I don't know where this Enderman decided to disappear to, but I was hoping to entice him over for a little battle. Oh, there he is. Oh. Come on, little buddy. Check my inventory for some dirt. I have no dirt. We'll grab some dirt just because it's easier to work with. Dirt. I don't want that. Where'd that little bugger go? Just when I find him, he disappears. Another thing you might remember if you were following my other videos is I had mines over here. And I built a house right at the top so I could put a bed, put some stuff in here, but I have mines going down both sides. I have one going to the left, one going to the right, and I was just doing some diamond mining. But the other, even though my house is right there, I built an underground pathway to get to my other house. So I didn't have to go above ground in case I wanted to go at night or whatever. And see, there's my house. So we go up and we're in my house. So that's a nice little feature. I'm trying to entice this Enderman if I can see him again. I'd like to hopefully get a ender pearl from the guy, but he's not around. I did plant this here, or build this here, because this goes through and it kind of goes in the same direction. This is kind of where the other path kind of came out, that went across the ice sheets and the... It was that parallel path that I was telling you about. You see it kind of zigzags around, but the other one's more of a straight shot outside of the 90-degree turn you had to take. So, huh? I heard a villager. I'm certain I heard a villager. Now there used to be a Fletcher, and I haven't seen him. I don't know if the Fletchers make the same noise, but there was a Fletcher that was the only living villager in this area. Oh, there's the Enderman. There he is. Maybe I can get him. Maybe I can entice him this time because he's closer. Come on, Enderman. Stay with me now. Stay with me. See, he disappeared. Gah! But if you haven't built one and you want to know how to defeat an Enderman, just build one of these suckers. It's like 3 blocks high, and just build it wide enough so that he can't get you. You can hide under there, and he'll keep coming at you. Just keep hitting him with your sword. Eventually, you'll kill him. There he is. Oh, now I got him. Come on, look at me. There he comes. See? And he's goner. No ender pearl. All right, well, that's it. I am going to sign off for now, and my next video, I will take you across that path over to my beach house, which I built. It is in some of my previous videos, but when I get there, maybe I'll stay up at night and we'll battle some mobs and see what we do. But that's it for now. Thanks.